Hello, I'm Dylan Schafel, and I'm here to tell you why Otto Graham is the best quarterback and NFL player of all time. So, when people think of NFL legendary quarterbacks, they might think of Joe Montana, Johnny Unitas, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Roger Staubach, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre, Dan Marino, Dan Fouts, Steve Young, Sonny Jurgensen, Sammy Bogg, Sid Luckman, Terry Bradshaw, and or Kurt Warner. But many forget about Otto Graham. Many people have been also asking the question, who is the greatest player of all time in NFL history? Well, some people and many will argue that Tom Brady is the best, especially the way he has played towards the end of his career. And then many also will argue Joe Montana, Peyton Manning, Johnny Unitas, Jim Brown, Walter Payton, Barry Sanders, Jerry Rice, Don Hudson, Reggie White, Lawrence Taylor, Ray Lewis, Dick Butkus, Paul Krause, and Deion Sanders are the greatest of all time. But what I'm going to tell you is that Otto Graham is the greatest NFL player and quarterback of all time. Otto Graham played 10 seasons for the Cleveland Browns. He was a starter all 10 years that he played. He played in 1946 to 1955, and he went to the NFL championship every year. Out of the 10 NFL championships he has been to, he won 7 of them. That means he's a 7-time champion in the NFL. Otto Graham has a higher percentage of winning the championship than any other player in NFL history. Otto Graham did this while not wearing a face mask for the majority of his career until he broke his jaw in 1955 during a football game. His coach, Paul Brown, designed a face mask for his helmet to protect Graham. Graham became the first player in NFL history to wear a face mask in 1955. Another reason why Otto Graham is the GOAT of the NFL is because he led the league in all passing categories throughout his career. Graham led the league with passing yards in 5 seasons, which were 1947, 48, 49, 52, and 1953. Also, he led the league in completion percentage in 1947, 1953, 54, and 1955. Graham led the league with touchdown passes in 1946, 47, and 1952. And lastly, he led the league with the highest passer rating in 5 seasons, which were in 1946, 47, 49, 53, and in 1955. Graham had one of the best rookie seasons of all time by an NFL player. In his rookie year in 1946, he led the league in touchdowns, passer rating, and lowest percentage to throw an interception. Graham made it to the Pro Bowl 5 times throughout his career and won the NFL MVP 3 times. The NFL back then was a run the ball first league, and some teams would rarely throw the ball. Graham revolutionized the quarterback position, which is why, in my opinion, he is the greatest of all time. I'm Dylan Schafel, and thank you for listening to my podcast.